Hey friends, this is Dr. Elizabeth Johnson with ICVA again. I wanted to put together a few reminders for those of you who are getting ready to take the NAVLE here in less than a month for the fall testing window that opens on November 18th. I know that you're spending every spare moment, hour, day preparing for the test itself. I want to make sure that you guys have the chance to go through some of the more logistical things as it pertains to the test day sooner than later, so you don't have to think about it on the test day and you can just focus on taking and rocking that test. So we have 5 things to talk about. Get out your little checklist or your planner and let's go through it. Thing number 1 is your photo ID. Make sure that you have a government issued ID that has your picture and your signature on it. Also make sure that you check the date of expiration. This government issued ID must be current on the day of your exam. Make sure that the expiration is not anytime soon. Check those 3 things: photo, signature, and date of expiration. The next thing we're going to talk about, it relates directly to your photo ID, and that's your testing permit. So it's going to look a little bit like this. This is just a sample one from our website, but this is going to have your name, your testing location, the date, all of that information, all those logistics. And this information, specifically your name, must match the name on your government issued ID. Your first and last name must be the same. Those of you who have 2 last names, that must also be the same. That both of those names must be on the permit if they are on your government issued ID. If you notice discrepancies or if you are worried about something, it doesn't matter how big or small, please let us know. Contact us. It takes roughly a week for us to make changes to those testing permits, and I would rather you notify us sooner than later. So email us, mail@icva.net, if you have questions about your testing permit, your name, any of those details. Let us know, and we will get that resolved quickly. So send us an email if you have questions about that. Number 3, that's going to be the testing center location. So the Prometric testing centers, as you guys know, they're all over the place. They're everywhere. And you have probably selected one that's closest to where you'll be at that time. So my suggestion, my recommendation is that you take the time to go to that location, to that testing center ahead of time, drive by it, make sure that you know the easiest route and maybe an alternate route in the event of traffic. Assess the parking situation, make sure that you know exactly where you're going, so that's one less thing you have to worry about on test day. Whenever I was preparing to take the NAVLE, my roommate actually was like, hey, let's get in the car, let's go see what this place is. Otherwise, I'm not sure I would have just naturally had the inclination to do that. So it's good to have smart friends. So make sure that you have the opportunity to go and see what your testing center looks like, where it is, all that good stuff. And confirm the time and the date on your permit as well. The 4th thing we're going to talk about is the NAVLE tutorial. So this can be found under the Practice NAVLE section on our website. This tutorial, it's simply a way for you to see what the screen will look like whenever you take the NAVLE on test day. So you can see how to flag questions, how the different question orientation is, how the stem looks, the question part, the answers. I think it's a really good idea to take a look at that so you know exactly what it'll look like, so it won't be surprising to you and you won't waste precious time figuring that out on test day. So take a look at the NAVLE tutorial. I'll include the link directly to that under this video as well for you guys. The 5th and last thing is just some friendly tips from me for your test day. You guys are rock star students and veterinary individuals. I know that I don't have to tell you this, but remember to bring snacks. Remember to take the breaks, the allotted breaks that you have in between the question blocks. Don't waste those. Those are precious. Give your brain a breather. Take a step outside, get a drink of water, take a little snack, and then whenever you've had a chance to take a breath, then go back in. And then lastly, on test day, you'll have a small whiteboard to use that is erasable to take notes on if you would like. Otherwise, you're not allowed to bring any other notes or writing utensils or anything into the testing room. So keep all those things in mind. If you have any other questions for us, or if you have suggestions for things that we can add to this little reminder video, feel free to reach out. But you guys are going to do great. You're going to rock it. Just get in there, get it done. I know you can do it. Have a great one. Thanks, guys.